Look at the time, people. It's magic hour. Yes, today we are looking at Isuzu Sento from Amagi Brilliant Park, the swimsuit version. Now, Amagi Brilliant Park is quite possibly my favourite new anime from the past, the past year or two. It was just so much fun, and it was just so stuffed. It was just so silly, and honestly, it still doesn't get the recognition it deserves. It's one of those series that pretty much everybody who's actually watched it actually loves it. But unfortunately, it's one of those series that not many people have actually picked up on it. It was the spiritual successor to Full Metal Panic, which again was one of the first anime I actually watched, and it still is one of my favourite. And it was just so funny. It was just so brilliant. And honestly, I cared more about a theme park closing than I did about Titans attacking or the world ending, stuff like that. It was that great. So honestly, if you're looking for a new anime, I certainly suggest watch Amagi Brilliant Park. It is absolutely brilliant. Now, Isuzu Sento was one of the characters. She was the second main character in the series, and she became a huge fan favourite. Unlike a lot of female characters where they're only for the plot, Isuzu Sento was actually a great character. She was a strong female character and a nice breath of fresh air. She's much like Supersonico from the Supersonico series, in the fact that the merchandise will focus on the plot. However, she actually is a really great character. So it's nice that she has actually been picked up for a lot of figures. Of course, we got the plot version. This is Sega's Beach Queens set, I believe. Beach Queens. Yeah, Beach Queens. I don't know if it's by Sega or something. I'm sure it says the Wave Corporation. And honestly, first thing I saw for this, I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than it was. I have ordered the Nico Robin plot figure, and I wanted another character to go with it. I wasn't really keen on the Nami. Of course, they've announced that other Nami, which looks even more creepy, but still. But I got Isuzu, and I lived with that choice. They have actually announced another Amagi Brilliant Park Isuzu figure just today as well, so hopefully we'll see that one very soon in the collection. It's time for Knife. Oh wow. So first things first, I'm noticing there is actually two bases, which is a nice little change to normal. So two bases, which is all what we really care about, isn't it? And she can lie on there and pretend it's a beach or something. Oh no, I've lost her hair. So first things first, the first thing I do notice with this is her head moves, so she can look at all the directions she needs to. Her hair also moves as well. I'm not really sure about that. It's just a very small pin that goes into the back of that, so I have a sneaky feeling that that's going to end up being a bit knackered. I do apologise about the quality of this video. This camera's on its way out. The problem I have with this camera is that it's too dark on a night to do any filming. However, during a weekend when it's night, it picks up a lot of the light from the background and just kind of reflects it. I do need a new camera. However, yeah, honestly, I'm not going to lie. I mean, if you don't mind getting swimsuit figures, it's a nice cheap alternative. I'm sure this is about 20 quid, 30 quid or something. The size is a little bit disappointing. Like I said, I was hoping this would have went well with the Nico Robin one, but unfortunately not. To put into perspective, she's more or less the same size as some of the other characters that we have from Brand Presto. such as the Nico Robin. This one, it's, yeah, I suppose it's probably about the same size as that, so, but honestly, I can't really fault it. I do apologise about how shoddy this is. I'm actually in the process of moving computers, so unfortunately the computer, this is probably going to be the last video we're going to do for a while. I can't hook up the computer to the capture card, so Zelda and Mario Tennis reviews are on hiatus for now. However, we're going to try and do as many of these little reviews as possible because these are a lot easier to do, a lot more self-contained. Great. So yes, there's not really a lot I can say about this. Obviously, she comes with posable hair, and obviously she comes up with a lot of plot as well. Just what you want in a figure like this. Huzzah! I do like the change of having a little more beach themed stand. However, to be fair for myself, I don't have much space, so I'm actually going to be foregoing using the stands and probably just pose it on the floor. Well, on the shelf itself. However, if you wanted a Margie Brilliant Park figure and you can't afford some of the more expensive ones, this is another brilliant one. And this is actually the third Margie Brilliant Park figure I've actually gotten. I know there's more. I would happily buy as many as possible. I love the series so much. I'm trying to support as much as possible. Like I said, if you see it, if it comes up on, I don't think it's on Crunchyroll. It's getting a DVD release in the UK next year, apparently. But yeah, I certainly suggest checking it out. It's a lot of fun. You will not be disappointed. Anyways, that's it for me. Thanks for coming along, and thanks again. Goodbye. How do I turn this thing off? Oh, the camera's not working. Ugh.